Hello! How are you everyone? I am RG Enriquez Diaz ng Astig Vegan and nandito po tayo for your new VFF sa kitchen. New VFF means Vegan Filipino Food, and since I'm in the beautiful land of the Philippines or islands of the Philippines, dito, one of them, dito sa Luzon, no? Specifically, Quezon City, ayan. So kayo, taga saan po kayo? So, I'm taking the liberty since I'm here in the Philippines. I've been noticing mga kapwa natin, Pilipino na, aside from like last time, no, may vegan japchae, nauuso na rin here, nauuso na rin po ang vegan sushi bake. Ayan. So, I was thinking, kung ano yun din yung mga paborito nating mga kapwa Pinoy, yun din po yung iisipin ko na paano kaya makaka-create or makagawa ng plant-based version po. So that if you are wondering how to transition or if you are already vegan pero gusto nyo po makapag-explore ng iba't ibang mga pagkain na masasarap at mga nakikakahiligan ng ating mga kababayan, then there's a way, like for this one, for you to try. Ayan. Kaya, vegan sushi bake po ang ating gagamitin. Ang ating lulutuin dito po dahil layunin po natin, the goal of Astig Vegan is to show that what Filipinos can eat can be vegan, healthy, at masarap nang hindi nawawala ang essence niya, bakit ba nga natin siya nagustuhan in the first place. How are you all? Kamusta naman? Since this is a live stream, I just want to check in with everybody. You're more than welcome to say hello live, leave a comment here on Kumu. It's an app. Meron din tayo sa Facebook Live and just recently YouTube Live as well. Because it's just recent sa YouTube, may mga nalilito. They're like, what is this? I thought this is like parang bakit siya ibang format. So, just heads up on YouTube po. You can also watch, and this is a live stream. So, talking head po na may pagluluto, pero you can also ask live questions and I will answer back. Tapos, recorded din siya. So, in case later na miss ninyo, later you can watch again. Yun nga lang, hindi na live interaction. But, I just want to clarify kasi yung mga baguhan pa or those who are still kind of confused on YouTube because we're new there. And if you are new, welcome. If you have been watching, welcome back. And it's always a pleasure to do this live. So I just want to say hello real quick before we get into the cooking, especially because we were a little late. So pasensya na po, but thank you for waiting. Ay, si Lynette Brondial. Bueno mano, thank you for watching. And of course, my family from SoCal, the Pablo family. Hello. Sabi nila, welcome from SoCal. I appreciate always tuning in at hindi lang sa kanilang mga mobile devices na talagang sa TV screen nila kinonect. So it's so cool, no? To be able to do that. Si Jace din. Nako, si Jace, fellow vegan, nanonood. Tsaka si Lynette, maraming salamat. Ayan, tinag niya na si Kat. Kat, guys, creamy baked sushi, kayang-kaya. I, myself, am just very new in exploring other cuisines, especially this dish. But, it's all about learning and practicing and sharing our experiences. Kaya, if you have tips, let me know. Pero I also wanted to share with you na kung kaya ko and I'm just learning how to do this, I'm sure you can do it too. Okay, Lester and Josie, hi from the Bay Area, California. Hi, Josie Morgado. I miss the Bay Area and it's so nice that Bay Area is watching as well. Now let's check with Kumu here. So for those who are leaving comments Kumu, I will try my best, really try my best to watch or to read your comments. Kailan ko minsan kasi you may have to retype. But let me check here. Let me see if I can find myself. Ayun, nahanap ko na. I found myself on Kumu. Kumu. And on Kumu, we have about 300 likes already. Maraming salamat po. And for all the virtual gifts as well. And for those na nanonood naman sa YouTube, this is gonna be Taglish, guys, ha? Actually nga dati, puro Tagalog. But I'm gonna sprinkle some English keywords for our international audience. In case they are watching, you can maybe pick up some Tagalog words to learn. But I hope you can still follow along sa mga English keywords natin. So, maraming salamat. At sa mga hindi naman sanay mag-English, sana hindi po ma-nosebleed naman, ano. So, last but not least, let's go ahead. Speaking of YouTube, hanapin na natin ang ating sarili sa YouTube. Ayun, nahanap ko na nga. And we have already Gina Perlas from Texas. And Steffi, hi, good to see more live Astig Vegan. It's Estefania. Hi, Estefania. Nice to finally do a live interaction with you. Stefania always leaves nice comments on the YouTube channel. Yes, I hope to do more, might as well. Although, if for those people who are not fond of ganitong long format, I'm hoping and planning to also shoot the shorter version of the cooking how-tos para hindi na kayo mainip. Okay? So, I'll see if you're used to that. Let's get started. Okay, so, enough with the chit-chat. But I just want to say hello anyway. So, acknowledge you. Maraming salamat. I appreciate each and one of you. Feeling ko, I get giddy. Parang long-time friend na nakita uli. Especially after the pandemic. Like, oh my God! So, it's really nice. It's a different energy when it's live. So, creamy baked sushi. We Filipinos love creamy stuff, no? Especially if it's an international sauce, we love it creamy. But how can you make it vegan? In this there are many different flavors of baked sushi. So we're gonna make the one that has crab salad. Oh, diba? Crab salad na vegan. How? So you'd be surprised. It's actually very easy. So we have here a medium-sized pan. Ayan. Lagyan natin ng. So here are our crab alternatives. Because crab is not vegan. Say no to crabs. If you know what I mean. Okay, so ito, mga hinibla or shredded mushrooms. This is oyster mushroom, ideally. You can do king trumpet mushrooms or king oyster mushrooms, but it's okay. Oyster mushrooms will do. Just shred them by using your hands. And then, lagyan na rin natin ng, ito nakakatawa, grated tofu. Na-grate nyo na ba ang inyong tokwa? This is grated, firm tofu. But, if you cannot grate that, kunwari, it's not too firm, then you can crumble them. Dinirate ko lang kasi we're making crab salad, so I really like that shredded texture. So I have like low to medium heat on the pan. Gigisahin lang ng konti. Now, last but not least, so this is equal amounts. No? Kunyari, if maramihan, you're making 3 cups or shredded mushrooms, then maybe 3 cups of that grated tofu. Other versions, other vegan recipes use smoked firm tofu. Pwede rin, mas may flavor. Okay, and ito naman, ang aking naisip ko would be really nice is shirataki. It can be fun and clever because it has that kind of gelatinous texture na parang it's very similar to seafood, shellfish. So I'm gonna add it here, parang shrimp, ganyan, tuna na raw salmon. I got this for 80 pesos. Mas marami pa dito. Mga 1.5 cups sa supermarket. A little over, I think, $1. But, if you cannot find or the one you have is a little over your budget. Kasi usually mahal siya, but I found one that's very inexpensive. Then I say go for it. But if you cannot, you don't have to use. This is optional. This is just a really would be fun thing. Okay, so I'm gonna add it now. So, konting init lang. Because we're gonna bake this later. We just want this to kind of blend, mix together well. So, you can do all mushrooms, you can do all tofu, you can do all shirataki. You can even do other ingredients like chickpeas. You can do jackfruit instead of the mushrooms. Oh, speaking of which, no, speaking of another whole foods plant-based ingredient, another thing to mimic crab uh, shreds ay ang ating humble ubod or hearts of palm. This is shredded as well. Um, if you are living outside of the Philippines, it's like for example sa US, you can go to your Asian grocery stores and you can find this at the canned section. Ano na siya, malambot na. But if you are here, tulad ko, sa palengke or sa supermarket, bibili na hilaw, just to know that they're gonna be really uh, hard texture, especially if hindi ko yung pumili, no? Sometimes, like my mommy dad, for example, my tita, she knows where to buy soft, tender ubod or hearts of palm. But if you're not as proficient as her, selecting the best soft, tender bud, then chances are, tulad ko, no, makukuha niyo yung mahirap kagatin, harder to chew. So, what I did is I boiled it in water to soften. Siguro mga 45 to 1 hour. So, padamihan niyo yung tubig para talagang lumambot. Or until soft. Maybe you can even just take 30 to 45 minutes. So, lagay na natin. Equal amounts then, 1 cup. So you can do a combination of all these ingredients or just some or just one of them. In all of the above ko na. Baka naman kasi sabihin nyo wala kayong substitute. Ayan o, kitang-kita nyo naman. More than one. So it's definitely yung kagat niya were definitely taking care of that. But what about the taste? So let's season this now with a little bit of salt. So rock salt. Medyo malalaki yung rock salt ko kaya may grinder ako dito. Few pinches lang, no? And then pepper. I'm gonna do 2 kinds because I have white pepper somewhere as well. I'm gonna do black pepper, a couple of pinches, and white pepper, a couple of pinches. I'm not doing no oil. I'm actually gonna sprinkle a little bit of sesame oil here. Para sarap-sarap, lalo na kung Asian dishes na niluluto ninyo. But just heads up na sesame oil is not for frying. It's not for high smoke point oil. Pang drizzle-drizzle lang yan, no? Mahal siya, pero konti lang naman kailangan nyo. Pag drizzle, it goes a long way. Matagalan ko sa maliit na bote. It smells so good. Okay. So, simple seasoning because we're gonna, just like the creamy baked sushi. Creamy comes from that vegan dressing. In a traditional sense ng vegan, ang ginagamit nila ay mayonnaise and cream cheese. So, we will make a vegan version. Ngayon, let's sprinkle some nori seaweed here to infuse the flavor naman from the sea. So, ganun. So, because this is now almost there, we just need to have a little bit, although lalagyan nyo rin naman to later pa ng seaweed, mas masarap yung pati po meron. So, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't go too crazy. Sprinkle lang just so that it will have the essence from the sea. Yan. Kita nyo naman. Ayan na. Now, this is my first step. Wash my hands. So, this is my first step kasi I personally want to cool this down before I mix this with our vegan mayo. I'll turn this off. sure you don't have to cook this too long because they're all cooked. If you come to think of it, because even the um, heart of palm was already boiled to soft. Shirataki is actually ready to eat when you buy it, unless they're dried. Tapos yung tofu nyo luto na rin naman na, pwede rin makikinin ng ganun na lang. So, konti lang ang luto niya. Just so that we can season it well and mix them well. Blend all the flavors and textures together. So, this is the first step. We have other components, other parts of our creamy baked sushi. Kasi meron siyang crab salad, may rice, at saka may furikake topping. So, it's just like different layers, and then when you combine them all together for one beautiful masterpiece, your masterpiece, no? So, just fun with it and be proud of it. So, ilipat na natin siya dito. Just a regular container because we want to. Don't be afraid. Don't be worried pala, not afraid. How come it's kind of bare? Kasi we're gonna mix this pa with a creamy dressing. But because our creamy dressing is gonna be made from scratch, unless you have access to vegan mayonnaise and vegan cream cheese, which they are available anyway, the vegan versions. They are available internationally and they are available here in the Philippines. The thing is, in a slight chance, or maybe more than slight chance that you don't have access to these two things, ipapakita ko sa inyo how to make their own. And it's not like vegan cream cheese from scratch. It's a vegan combination of the two, mayonnaise and cream cheese, from scratch. And our style dito sa Astig Vegan is to keep it simple. So it sounds complicated, pero lutong bahay. Yan. Because it's for everyone to make. Any levels of expertise, no? Hindi ko muna, no? Set this aside because you want this slightly cool down. I know for the interest of time today, it's not gonna be like super cool down. Basta try lang natin ang ating best na hindi siya masyadong maluto because or mainit when they mix to the homemade sauce. The homemade sauce may go too thin, may melt too much. We don't want that. Kaya saka na pag okay lang na mangyari yon inside the oven, but not when we mix these filling and dressing. I think I've explained myself enough. Let's move on to the, you know what? Since we have the stove out, let's move on to how to make yourself your own furikake. What the heck is a furikake? It sounds funny. Furikake. Yeah. But it's actually not, it sounds funny in Tagalog, pero in English, in Japanese, kasi Japanese kusinto, no? In Japanese, it's actually a type of toppings na nilalagay nila sa rice nila, and you can find vegan furikake. It's not like we're veganizing it per se. Some versions vegan, some versions hindi. Kaya lang, the only thing is, some of you may not have access to furikake. O, paano ngayon yan? Where you live, walang furikake na bibilihan. No worries. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna show you how to make it from scratch, and it's not that, once again, complicated. Halo-halo lang. First, we need to combine sesame seeds. Kung kayo ay medyo may pagkamaarte like me, I like the look of black sesame seeds. So, it just adds a little bit of drama. You don't have to, but it will be nice kung makahanap kayo ng black sesame seeds. This is what it looks like. Black! Pero meron din tayong regular sesame seeds. Sorry. Sugar pala yun. Ito. Joke only. Ito, ayun. Kaya naman pala. I guess you can say this is white or yellow sesame seeds. And Up until recently, I just realized the power. It's power ba? It just, the toasting them is so much better than just sprinkling them raw. Unless you already can buy them toasted. Kaya lang, man, if you toast them yourself, you hear them slight pop over low to medium heat. Ang sarap niya. It's like 10 times better than when you bought it. So, let's combine them now, no? So, unahin natin para makita niyo yung transformation. It's just about around the same amount. So, if you're toasting, let's say, 2 to 3 tablespoons, then equal amounts lang din ng black sesame. So, like I said, don't go too crazy on the amount of heat. Kasi ayaw mo siyang sunog. So, just mix it around. Parang yin and yang. Ayan. So, very Asian. Ayan. So, haluin lang natin. And you want to hear just a slight pop sound. Hindi naman siya popcorn, no? So, hindi siya yung malakas. Pero, mix it around with a heat-resistant spatula. This is one of my favorite kitchen tools. Heat-resistant spatula. For some reason, it just gives me so much happiness. I have like more than one kasi nga, they make me happy. Ayun, naririnig nyo na? Ayun. Ayun, di ba? It's like slight, parang may tinitiris. That's the popping sound. When you hear that, let's turn down the heat. Tapos lagyan na natin ang ating ito na lang. Seaweed. Now, it's best to shred your seaweed. You can use yung pangbalot ng sushi. Or, I found once na shredded na. It's a Korean version. Just look at the ingredients kung may halong hindi vegan. But this one is vegan. And what's nice is shredded na siya sa maliliit. So, kaya, it takes less time. And mas mura kasi konti lang naman kailangan natin. But if we cannot find the cheapest black nourish wrappers, yung mismo pambalot ng sushi na hindi masyadong flavored, haluin. Does this look familiar now, no? Ito yung topping ng furikake. And then, a simple seasoning of sugar and salt. Ayan. Konting sugar lang. 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. I'm using natural sugar, meaning unrefined. Some sugars in other parts of the world, like the US, sugar is not vegan. Kaya paminsan, may mga nagtatanong sa akin if certain ingredients are vegan, tapos halata namang vegan. Okay din, I give them a pass kasi hindi mo rin talaga malalaman eh. Tulad ng sugar, akala mo okay na walang garlic, pero hindi pa rin pala vegan. Kaya, ask away lang, no? When in doubt, just ask, double check. Don't worry if you sound silly. Ayan. Tapos, lagyan na rin natin ng salt. Depende sa seaweed na binili mo. Kung seasoned na ba siya with salt or not. Sa akin hindi. So, titikman nyo muna. Tapos, ilansya ko lang ang sprinkle ng salt. You can also just taste this. Kung okay na ba yung lasa. Kasi, syempre, di ba? We all have our own preferences. Baka mas gusto mo mas maalat o mas matamis. The key is just to put a little bit throughout your cooking para mas madaling maremedyohan. You can always add more, but it's gonna be harder if you cut back. Ito palang ulam na. Pwede lang isabay sa kanya. Ang sarap! Alam nyo, manamis-namis, na maalat-alat, tapos yung sesame seeds na hati. Diba? Kumuha ka na ng sarili mong furikake. Sarap. Ito pa lang, okay na. Anyway, so ayan, no? Step number 2 is make your own furikake. Tapos na siya. Let's set this aside. Kasi magbe-blender na tayo dahil we're gonna do the cream and creamy baked sushi. Ayan. So, I put this here. Ayan. Tapos, I'll just move this because I'm gonna move in our blender. So, here's the thing. You do need a blender nga pala. But it doesn't have to be like mine. You can just use a regular blender na hindi high speed. Kasi wala naman tayong dudurugin na pechay or whatever. Just paikot-ikot lang. Just enough to make the sauce. So, ikot ulit para sa may ayun. So, I have here a blender. Kung wala kayong mahirap kayo sa bahay, baka meron, no? But it's a handy equipment, especially if you cook a lot. Kasi, especially if you see my previous episodes, marami talaga akong biniblender. And if you don't have access to vegan mayonnaise, you can always make your own using a blender. And this is a make your own mayonnaise that is available in the book Filipino Vegan. Medyo hirap nang makahanap ng copy, but if you can, it's on page, yung vegan mayonnaise is on page 28. Pero, it's slightly adjusted because we're making vegan Kewpie mayonnaise. Vegan Japanese mayonnaise. Yun. The vegan Japanese mayonnaise, a difference from the traditional or the generic or conventional ones, ang Japanese mayonnaise mas matamis, mas fatty, ganyan. We won't be able to make the same firmness kasi mas thick siya. But it's okay kasi creamy baked sushi naman ang gagawin natin eh. Okay, simulan na natin. Halo-halo lang po ito, no? So, lagyan natin, just like in the recipe, we're gonna put tofu. I also am going to add, a lot more than what's in the recipe. Kasi nga, pang maramihan. Natin gagawin. Kaya ba ng, direct ng close-up? Hindi maganda. So, just follow along. Nakikita niyo naman, you don't have to see what's in the blender. Tofu siya. Damihan natin ng prescribed in the recipe ang ating asukal. This is about 1/2 cup of regular sugar. And for the vinegar, you want to use na matamis na vinegar. So that, tamis na meron pang ganun. So vinegar meaning na apple cider or kaya coconut vinegar, something just sweeter than the regular white. So this one is actually very cool. It's called, from the place Ritual Philippines. They work with farmers. And this is pineapple vinegar at konting asin. So this one is 1/2 teaspoon of rock salt. Syempre, mustard kasi mayonnaise siya. So simulan na. This is 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard at check na ingredients sa vegan naman. Simulan muna natin ng 1 tablespoon tapos saka na natin dagdagan. Last but not least, it's mayonnaise, so it's gonna be a little sinful. But it's not as sinful as original kasi yung traditional has tons and tons of egg yolks, napaka-fatty and high in cholesterol. Tapos talagang may oil pa talaga siya. Ito, oil lang. At saka mas konti. This is about 1 cup of oil. And just gonna blend it away until it is fully blended and it's no longer grainy. Tapos mukha siyang shiny, ganyan. Saksak ko muna na parang pag-blender tayo. Ayan. your blender gets slightly stuck, kunyari, especially if you're not using a high-speed blender, patayin niyo muna, turn off your blender, and shake it around. Yan. Sa instruction ko sa book, sabi ko, shake it around. Ibig ko sabihin, patayin niyo muna yung blender, ha? Kasi kung ganunin niyo yung blender, baka madaganan kayo. So, yeah. I'm sure you already understood what I meant, pero ibig sabihin, ano nyo muna, para i-mix nyo lang ng konti, para lumuwag, it loosens up. Don't do it again. So, only a couple of minutes to 3 minutes. Depende sa blender. Maybe you will need 5 minutes if hindi masyadong malakas ang inyong machine. But it's completely possible. You just need to wait a little longer. 5 minutes, hindi lang ganun. And this is what it looks like from the inside. Kuha ba? Kaya ba? Yun! I will also scoop. And you will notice that ayan na siya. We have our mayonnaise and it's slightly shine with like a sheen. Ayan. So don't stop until you have that sheen. Ganyan mo sa ilaw. Okay, so we have it now. And now, we're still going to wait for this to be, for our crab thingy, cool down just a little bit more before we mix the two together. Kasi yung pag hinalo mo na yung mabilis na. So, before that, I am going to read your comments. I'm going to check in with you first. Also, I just wanted to say, shout out nga pala to my good friend Rosie, who runs the shelter, Animal Sanctuary Shelter of Light. Maraming salamat to those who support them. I also support them as well. And actually, let's try it out. Sa YouTube, meron siyang thanks button. So if you want to donate, I'll send it to them. Instead, they definitely need your support. Or on Facebook siguro. I don't know how that works actually. If you let me know, ano ba yun? Yung stars ba yun or hearts? Then I'll forward all the proceeds from that. I'll forward to Shelter of Light Animal Shelter Sanctuary. Yan, dito sa Pilipinas. Also, hello to Darren D of sa YouTube. Oh yeah, what time is it? Ayan, sabi niya. So, thank you sa mga nanonood ng live stream ng YouTube and on Kumu. Surf actively in times 1. Salamat, Timmy. Oh my gosh, it's Timmy the Ninja. Hi, so I had the pleasure and honor to meet Timmy in person sa FYE Get Together. I am so touched na nanonood ka, and please guys, watch it prime time every Saturday po, 6 to 8 sa Kumu. May game show siya. Kakatuwa. So I hope sana makasalin kami. Team Gulay! Ayan. Maraming salamat. Happy 2023 daw, and he sent Tikoy as well. Thank you, Timmy. Super cool to have met you in person. Sana tuloy-tuloy, we keep in touch. And sa mga naman, just in case may mga nagtanong sa ating Facebook. Sige nga, ano kaya ang tinatanong ninyo? Ay, okay. Sabi ni Kat, tulungan ka daw niya, Jace. Paolo, hoy Paolo, maraming salamat sa mga gifts nga pala. I love the gifts. Hi po, good day, sabi niya. Si Chef Tope, Kuya Chris ng Maliksi. He also has his YouTube channel. Hi Chef RG, good afternoon. Ayan, thank you Kuya Chris for always watching. And yes, it's so inspiring to see na marami tayong the next generation of our family are cooking as well, actively cooking, and even we have our own YouTube channel. Tita Dali says hi RG. Wendell Good says wow. Yeah, with ganung emoji. Ivy of Greenery Kitchen. Ang sarap! Guys, if you are going to visit the Philippines, punta kayo ng Greenery Kitchen Makati. Sabi niya, kagutom. Si Ace, hello, hi. Hi Ace, hi RG, sabi niya, fellow vegan. Darren na, super, thank you so much, I appreciate you. Darren is also watching on Facebook, aside on YouTube, and leaving comments on both. I appreciate you, Darren. Paolo says, hi Chef Astig Vegan, greetings from Malolos, Bulacan. Hello, hello sa mga taga Bulacan. Shout out! We have Bulacan, we have California, we have Bacoor, Cavite, di ba? We have Texas, at kung saan-saan ba. Thank you guys. So, it seems like you guys just want to say hello and check in. Hello as well. I appreciate your presence watching with me here. So, let's get going. Ayun, okay. So, okay na tayo. All updated. Timmy, salamat din. And guys, please support Shelter of Light. Okay. Now, let's combine let's make the rice muna. So, this is the last component. Syempre, before we bake, kailangan may kanin. Kasi nga sushi, di ba? This is sushi rice. AKA short grain rice. So, you can see, short siya. Maliliit na butil. You can find this at just your supermarket. Now, I understand that may kamahalan or maybe you don't have the time to step out. Then, you can just use whatever rice you have. Maybe jasmine. That's also good. Actually, marami na rin nagbi-business ng baked sushi dito sa Pilipinas. And they use regular rice. So, it's okay. You can do that as well. Maybe you can implement, di ba? Kung meron kayong negosyo, you can definitely, hopefully, use a vegan version. Teka muna, i-taste nga muna natin itong, ang masarap to yung plain siya, no? Talagang kanin. Timplahan natin. Lagyan natin ng rice vinegar. 1/4 cup. Teka. What I will do is, I'll move this para makita nyo ng close-up ang ating paghalo ng rice. You see it? Okay. Ayan. This is 1/4 cup vinegar, 3 cups rice. And then, halagyan na rin natin ng asukal. Konting asukal lang. Kasi, ayan. Mga 2 to 3 tablespoons ng asukal. Haluin. But you can always add more sugar later. Yung rice vinegar, pampadagdag timpla, pero pampalusin din ng ating kanin, ng ating sushi rice. And then, of course, konting asin. We're doing good with it. Konting pinches ng asin. Meter pagdating sa asin. Ayan. You can use a spatula, you can use a fork. Just enough to break apart the grains. Ayan. Tapos, tikman ninyo. It should taste tangy with some sweetness. By the way, you can also use rice vinegar in your mayonnaise. You want to do that instead of pineapple vinegar or a combination of both. Okay, ngayon, titikman ko. Oh yeah. Lagyan pala natin pa ng konting asukal. Konting budbud lang. Siguro mga approximately 1 tablespoon. Ayan. And then we are done. We're gonna mix the two na. Yung natin, cream and filling. Yung crab salad natin. Haluin. I have a feeling ito na to. This is it. But I'm gonna taste again to find out. Yun na nga. That is it. Okay. Are you ready to combine all of them? Itong ating kita niyo. Itong ating crab salad, quote-unquote, medyo lumamig na ng konti. So, it's okay now. I'm gonna combine. Tansya na lang, no? As far as the ratio. Ayan. But you know what? The creamy baked sushi has sriracha. Now, depending on your preference, kung gusto niyo bang maanghang o hindi. Hindi ko na nilagay lahat ng may natira pang konti. Pwedeng yang pang sandwich. Sarap niyan. Okay, burger. Or pwedeng yung just lagay lang sa tinapay. Or, saan pa ba? Just regular mayonnaise in the fridge. Ilagay na natin ang konting sriracha. So, I want a little bit. Plus, it gives that nice orange color. So, konti lang. Tansya ko lang. No? Yan. Yan. And then, I can add more later if gusto kong mas maanghang pa. But, it adds some kind of like spicy kick. Pero, iba rin yung pagka-spiciness niya kaya hindi uubra yung other hot sauce eh. It's just the flavor itself of sriracha. Let's taste. Ito na lang, tinidor na to. Yeah, we're doing good with time. Okay. Oh my God. Pwede rito sa tinapay. Sarap. Palaman sa tinapay. Sarap. Pero you know what? One is just slightly spicier. You can stop here lalo na if you're feeding kids. Because unless your child wants spicy, bihira yung ganun eh. Very unlikely. Oh man, but that was good already. I just want more tip. Okay, I'm gonna go closer so you can see. This is gonna bake pa. So you're wondering, oh my God, this is so runny. It's still gonna bake. So this is gonna dry up a bit. Okay, let's prepare your casserole. It's this one. You can do Pyrex glass dish. Just anything that's oven safe. So this is my what I'm gonna use in the oven. Tapos sprinklean nyo lang ng konting oil. Ayan. Ayan. Ayaw nyo umubra on live TV. So, you have a little bit of sprinkle. Kung wala kayong ganito, edi wag nyo na arte-arte pa kasi, no? Lagyan nyo lang ng konting mantika. And then just spread it around. So, mga drizzle lang. Pwede ba naman ito ayaw? Ayan! Just drizzle it. Why? Why do you have to do this? Because this is going to ayan. Hindi ng spatula. Non-stick siya para hindi dumikit yung kanin. Kapag mag-serve na kayo. Ayan, kahit konti lang. Non-stick effect lang naman ang habol natin. Ganyan. Okay. Lagyan nyo na yung kanin ninyo. So, I'm just gonna use this spatula here. You can use another clean spatula, but you know what? It's more clean up. Yan lang. Okay. Itong pinanghalo ko. Just press it down. Hindi ko na-measure yung size ng aking pan, but I can leave it in the comments if you guys are wondering. But Ask away. Ano bang size ng pan mo? Then I will probably just reply to that. But basically just enough to fit about 3 cups of rice. Yan. Press down nyo, no? Para makarami. Para sulit. Yan. Okay. So you just press it down to flatten. Ganyan. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat or even. Basta ma-flatten siya. Kasi we're creating layers eh. At saka kailangan may space siya for the toppings. So, kalahatiin nyo yung space. So, it has to be like, sayang ito nasa spatula. Mga, ganito, may room pa siya over, kita nyo ba, how do I, ayun, kita nyo, yun, may room pa, no? Hindi siya puno. Okay. This is also why the non-stick effect or the oil down the bottom is good, because if you're gonna keep pressing down your rice, it may stick on the pan. Okay, okay na yan. Lagay na natin ang ating, buti na lang hindi ko pa nilagay because we're gonna put our furikake now. So we're gonna just using plain hands. If you're in the restaurant industry, gloves. Liberally. Kung mahal ang charge, liberally. Kung kayong kakain, liberally. Damihan. Para masarap. But not too much na bundok na siya and then you don't have space for your cream. For your crab salad. Okay, disperse. Disperse, disperse, disperse. Okay, and then you have some left. That's because you can add more as a topping after it bakes. Alright. Na-distribute na siya roughly evenly. And of course, we're gonna add ang ating pinaghirapan na salad. Gosh, that. Yum, yum. Ganyan. And then you put this in the oven to bake. Hence, sushi bake. Because the regular sushi ay hindi luto. The original Japanese sushi ay mga raw, no? Yan. Naging westernized na siya kapag yung mga maki style, roll, bake, ganyan. That's okay. Food evolves. Like vegan versions or new versions of certain dishes. Yan. As long as we do our due diligence to do our homework and figure out ano nga ba ang essence ng ating kinululuto and replicate that, but using plant-based ingredients. Okay! Natakpan na siya. May konti pa tayo. Maybe in the second batch. Here's what it looks like. Okay. Now, we are going to put this in the oven. If you have a conventional oven, this means that you are going to preheat first yung oven ninyo. Pwedeng 350 or 375. And bake this for 20 minutes. Ngayon, sabihin nyo sa akin, pambihira ka, RG. Wala akong 20 minutes. Akala ko tapos ka na. No problem, guys. Because, alam kong sabihin nyo yan. That's why, that's for the pictures later. I have a smaller, cuter version. Nilagay ko sa lianera. And this is the finished product. I added more. Lagyan pa nga natin. This was, tumigas na yung, just yesterday siya, but tumigas na yung green onions on top. So I'm gonna add a few more. It's still very good. This is what it looks like. But it's not the end of it because we have to try. But you see the orange plate. The orange looks like it has salmon. I added more sesame seeds on top. Sarap. And now we're gonna scoop. Let's taste it. Korean seaweed snack na may nori. Ayan. Ito yung last step. I-scoop nyo lang siya. And then, teka, mali yung pag-scoop ko. Ito na lang. I think it's fine. Scoop nyo lang siya. And then you put this here. Ganyan, oh. Gawin mo plato yung seaweed snack na nori seaweed, ganyan. That's how you eat it. Balutin mo lang ganyan. Okay, subo na, subo. And then, let's taste. Manamis na may savory. And has a bite, that crunchy bite. It's creamy. Oh my gosh. Just make sure that what we buy, ito yung season na rin. So it's really nice. When it all comes together. Such a hit, I'm sure, among kids, but also adults, all levels, all ages. This is why Filipinos also love this so much. So I hope you try a vegan version like this one. And if you have, let me know. Feel free to tag me, Astig Vegan. I'm on social media, YouTube nga, live stream pa, diba? So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Let me just do a quick goodbyes in case lang na meron nga kayong mga last comments. But marami po uling salamat for watching. And this is RG Enriquez Diaz ng Astig Vegan, letting you know that what Filipinos can eat can be vegan, healthy, at masarap nang hindi nawawala ang essence po nito, ang traditional essence that we love so much, just like our creamy sushi bake. This is your new VFF sa kusina. Until next time, kain na, let's eat! 75 gram. And we have from Nueva Ecija, si Napoleon. From San Diego, Kuya Bong and Kevin, Bolandi RB. Thank you guys. Till next time. Bye.